go to bed, baby. Yeah, man. So what's we got the chop from that.
What just happened just now, man?
What do you mean?
That was baby girl.
Oh yeah, she's stomping by the stairs.
You stopping by the stairs. She trying to get your attention.
Yeah, I thought it was somebody else.
Oh yeah.
Getting mad at me for something, whatever. But yeah, man. 108 subscribers, man. We coming up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Trying to
Moving
do
up.
all that. Trying to do our thing, man.
I gotta figure out how we're gonna for next season how we're gonna do this thing in person, live or whatever.
Yeah. We'll figure it out, man.
I've been looking at cameras and like people use GoPros, people use heavy duty equipment. I just need something that can give us a return, maybe 2 cameras, and that's probably basically maybe a green screen. That's nothing though.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
And we just go from there, man. And then we also gotta find a time to do it, type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's schedule's different.
That all
Right, man. So you might as well jump us into it, man. Let's jump in.
All right, man. We got Rhythm and Vibe, episode 14. I know that for a fact this time. Fumbling the last few episodes, man, but this time we on point, man. It's episode 14.
1-4.
1-4. It's looking like, dang, man, nobody's trying to holler. Nobody's trying to mess with us right now, man.
We scaring people away, man.
Scaring people away or something, man. I don't know what's going on. Like, my man Khalil ain't pick up.
He normally pick up too.
Yeah. I should have texted him. You know what I mean, he's probably, but he told me like Monday he know me spend time with his girl, like, so.
Oh yeah.
Be with a shorty too. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Give him that family time, that QT time.
Yeah, he said he won't always be available on Mondays and stuff. So
it's all good, man. We could do this by ourselves like we used to.
Facts.
You know what I mean? This is the original crew right here.
Facts. Well, would you say Fallon was saying, man?
Oh nah,
Nah, you ain't hear from her, right?
Yeah, I talked to her yesterday, and she said she wasn't really doing nothing around this time, but I guess she had a flight back home probably earlier in the day. You know how she wake up late.
Yeah.
So she probably got back to the crib and passed out or something like that.
Okay.
This dude Janai, I was talking to him earlier too, but he's sick, man. I guess he's sick as a dog. So that's no biggie.
Yeah.
And I was trying to call this man James. Yeah, but I think he probably working. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you know who be reminding me of James, man?
Who that?
This is crazy, man.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Joe Budden be kind of reminding me of James. I don't know why.
Oh man, they kind of look alike.
They kind of look alike, man.
They kind of look alike. I give you that one.
Yo, facts.
I definitely give you that one.
I always thought that, man. He always reminded me of James for some reason. I don't know why, man.
James, he likes Joe Budden too, man.
Oh, he
used
did?
to mess with him. Yeah, he used to mess with that dude.
Joe Budden was nice. Joe Budden nice, man. I give him that. I'm saying.
Yeah, the dude got skills, man. Got a personality too, which is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You heard about how this dude brother was pressing him outside of a club?
Oh yeah, you said somebody was beating on Joe Budden, right?
Yeah, I guess DJ Envy brother was pressing him. Then Joe Budden. It wasn't that day, but after DJ Envy brother pressed him, and then somebody like tried to jump him. You know what I mean? Some dudes ran up on him.
Okay, I didn't even know about DJ Envy's brother pressing him, man. I didn't know.
Yeah, try to press him at some nightclub or whatever. And I guess, Joe had this female friend with him. I don't think it was his girl who was talking to him, nothing like that. It was some chick he was with. Envy's brother was there with his boys, and then I guess it was grilling him the whole night type of thing, grilling him the whole night. Mm-hmm. And then like the bartender was like, "Yo, you probably should check these dudes because they watch you heavy, they watch you hard." And Joe was like, I ain't really worried about that. I see him over there. Mm-hmm. And then I guess Joe left the club, whatever it is. And then they came outside, put their phones out, started like trying to press him type of thing, man. And then he was like, whatever. Got in the car and left. Said, where you going, Budden? You a tough guy. Where you going, Budden? Like trying to press him or whatever. Then I heard that he also got jumped and snuffed.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So
you think it was probably the same dudes?
I don't know. I never caught who it was, but it probably was, or at least dudes that's affiliated with that situation.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know Joe Budden talk reckless a lot, but I don't know him to have crazy beef like that. I mean, I don't know his situation either though. So who knows? It could be
But
anybody.
that kind of makes sense though, because
Mm-hmm.
they said it happened in Queens, and DJ
Yeah.
Envy's from Queens. So his brother, I mean, his brother from Queens and all that. So there's probably from Queens dudes or whatever. I'm saying that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So that's the situation right there, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they trying to press him like that. What Joe Budden do to DJ Envy? What he do to him?
I know, right?
Besides, besides the whole, saying that it was a scam or whatever thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh yeah.
But it's like public knowledge now. It's like everybody knows it was a foul situation that Envy was in. Everybody know that it wasn't right. And this dude, Envy, hit up Joe Budden because it was cool, right?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I'm assuming. So just because I don't want to hop into your Ponzi scheme don't mean we can't be cool still.
Facts. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Wow,
And
man.
but it seemed like apparently Envy still got his job at the Breakfast Club, I believe.
Oh, do
I
we?
think so, man. I think I seen a new episode pop up, and I think I seen him on there. But maybe that's not a new episode. It could be old. I don't know.
I don't know. I know they ran up in there and started searching stuff.
Yeah.
So that's just a bad look for you. It's like the police come to your job right now and start investigating you. You know what I mean? That employer is not gonna not gonna be too happy with you, man, because you brought heat to his establishment.
Facts.
You know,
They gonna think you involved in some kind of criminality or whatever.
that reminded me of this job I had, man, a couple years ago, and it was so messed up, yo. This job I had, I quit, but I was like the early morning dude, right? So I got there one day. It was like right after I got into not an argument with the manager, but this dude was like, "Oh, this dude called in saying that you didn't do a property." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "This dude called in, and that was a perfect employee. I never blew up on him." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Man, all right, cool, bet I ain't do a property. All right, cool." I was like, "You know what? I don't need this no more. Yeah, this job is whack." So
Oh man.
I didn't say that to him. I woke up the next morning and I slept on it. I was like, "Yo, first of all, it was a pesticide job, and I was really trying to get out of doing pesticides anyways because first of all, the longful health concerns or whatever, and then just like I don't like killing the earth like that type of thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
So woke up, I was like, I'm done with this. I had to be there at 5 a.m. I got there at 4:30, pulled in because I had the company car, or no, I had to get my company car there. So I pulled in, went into the shop, dropped the keys off on the desk, locked everything up, and I
Mm-hmm.
bounced. Bounced, right? Uh, next thing you know, they calling me, blowing my phone up all day long. I ain't pick up not one phone call. They didn't say nothing to them. The next day, I wake up. I'm a free man. I'm about to take my daughter to the bus stop. Cops is knocking on my door. Cops is knocking on my door. I open the door. I was like, "What's up?" They said, "Oh, we're here because your job was called and they want to check up on you." I'm like, "What? They want to check up? I don't got that job. I quit that job." Oh, they
Mm-hmm.
just they wanted to check up on you because they didn't know why you left. They was worried about you. They thought something happened to you. I was like,
Okay.
"Man, they got cameras all around that building. They saw me come in, walk out, and drive back home. Like, what do you mean? They're not worried about me at all. Like, get out of here." I closed the door on them. I
Mm-hmm.
got my daughter ready. We went to the bus stop, and they like, mind you, I closed the door on them. They went to their cars and still sat in front of my house. I got in my car. I pulled out the driveway, and they started following me to the bus stop. I got out the car, walked my daughter to the bus stop, and they sat there at the bus stop waiting behind my car the whole time. The cops. It's like, dog, what do we do? Why am I being investigated? Why are y'all looking at me right now, yo?
Yo,
Like,
that's crazy.
I can't quit a job with the cops coming to his house.
That's wow, man.
Messed up thing is, I had just applied for my gun permit too, and it was months. I had nothing back for months. Nothing back for months, right? After that, the next day, after that whole, follow me to the bus stop thing happened, I got a letter from them saying that we're going to decline your application because your what was the exact wording? Something about your treatment of police and your treatment of employees or
Oh,
employers. I'm like, yo, what the hell? First of all, you can't deny somebody's, at least in Connecticut, you can't deny somebody's gun
that's
application unless they got a felony. I don't got no felonies.
So that was
Yep.
the police did that.
Bro, they hate me, yo. They hate me out here, man. So
That's crazy, man.
that's what I'm like.
That's
It's wild,
that's,
man.
that's foul.
Yep. So I tried to fight it, but I missed the court date to fight it. So it was, oh, you had to decline you again. Like, all right, well, cool. Maybe I don't get a gun now because now you're really making me mad.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Let me not do that. Let me not go that route.
that's crazy, man. It's a foul game out here, man. Foul game.
But yeah, you could talk to you could talk to these crazy chicks. I know there's one chick right now when I was like out there trying to do my thing, whatever. This one chick, that crazy, man, white chick. Uh, I guess Ann somehow got her number, and she was like, Ann was talking shit, and the girl was like, "Oh, well, if you would have pulled up to my house, I would have shot you, cause I'm that crazy." I'm like, "Well, how she got a license? Come on, Mr. Officer, how this motherfucker insane off the fucking, she's on the spectrum, obviously. Talking about somebody gonna shoot somebody, like how she? Never mind, yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I know what it is, man. She got the complexion for the protection.
That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean? But a black man can't have a permit. It's cool.
Can't catch a break at all, man.
Can't do nothing out here, man. It's all good though.
You find any flaw, one flaw, like one little incident,
Yep.
you quit your job. No,
Yep.
decline. Like
Yep.
crazy.
Yep. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you like I don't got a bad rep with these people. Like I got into a few altercations with these police before, but it was nothing that was ever I was convicted of, or nothing that is threatening or what I mean, some kind of violent crime, nothing like that, by any means, man. So
Yeah.
it's some bullshit out here, yo. Huh?
Crazy, man.
Yeah,
Crazy.
man. What we got for topics?
Let's see. Since we talking about foul play and police and everything.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew this or not. But did you? I don't know. Did you know the parameters? Did you know the everything that occurred with Martin Luther King's murder and everything? How that like what took place and how everything was set up and everything like that?
Nah, explain it to me. I know the FBI did it.
Okay, yeah, they had,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Um, there was a pastor. A pastor made I guess he was making a speech. And somebody was recording it, and he was talking about what transpired prior to his shooting, prior to him getting shot and everything.
Hmm.
And they said, he was like, oh, we were in a hotel. It was like it was like in a hotel, and they was having a meeting. It was him and a bunch of pastors or whatever. And they said they left the meeting and they went out there and it was on the balcony, and I guess he was gonna make a speech and everything. And the pastor said, yeah, so he's like, Martin Luther King standing here and I'm standing here. He said, I walk this way to give them a clear shot. Basically, I walk this way to give them a clear shot, shoot him. So like him walking away was like the signal
The signals.
for them to shoot Martin Luther King.
That was the green light.
Yeah, of course, as a black man, of course. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? And then you had another guy that, because in the picture there was a dude that was pointing up like this. He was like,
Yeah.
like the shots came from over there.
Yeah.
That he was an undercover FBI agent or whatever, basically. But
Wow.
the shot wasn't coming from where he pointed at. He was like, oh, it came from this way.
Yeah.
But when they looked at the body and everything, the shot was like right here, like under his
Yeah.
neck, under his jaw. So there's no
Yeah.
way that somebody could shoot you from up here and go underneath your.
Yeah. Ain't no way it's gonna curve underneath your jaw like that.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
shot came from below. Like if it's hitting you like here, that came from that. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
that's crazy, man.
That's foul.
That's crazy. So
Now wait a minute. Remind me if I'm wrong. Was it Martin Luther King or was it Malcolm X that didn't die on the spot? They died in the hospital. Because I remember, I forget which one. I can't really remember right now. But I think one of them, they would have probably survived the shot, but they died in the hospital because the doctor said, "No, let that nigga die," or something like that. Some bullshit like that. He told all the nurses to stop working and everything like that.
sure.
Let me look it up.
You look that up, man, because I
Yo,
thought both of them died dead, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't born back then. Did Martin MLK died in the hospital?
MLK died in the hospital.
Did he?
No, I don't know.
Hospital. I can't spell hospital now, dude. It'd be like that, yo.
But one of the I guess it was a cab driver that heard the shots. He was like he was like behind from where it happened.
Yeah.
He seen a white dude jump over something with a bag or something, and then he jumped in a police car. So the police was involved, like the FBI, whatever, was involved with it.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I mean, the FBI, huh?
No, go ahead.
Well, the FBI was only made because they want to, bring down the black man.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. And there was I think it was I don't know if it was an FBI agent, but he was looking into the case, and there was like a Mustang or whatever that I guess there was a Mustang that what's his name? I think it was Lee Harvey Oswald, the dude that allegedly killed
JFK.
Yeah. They found like letters. They found like some letters in there. I guess somehow this ties into Martin Luther King's murder. They found letters in his They found letters in his in that car that led back to got the dude's name, the dude that killed Lee Harvey Oswald in Dallas.
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't know. They said it was real. Whoever looked into it said, I can't even investigate this because I feel like if I look into this, I'm gonna die. Somebody gonna kill me. Because there's too many people that's tied in. Like this dude killed this dude.
Yeah.
This dude killed that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just too many. It was too much going on, man. Like easy.
Lee Harvey Oswald definitely didn't kill JFK, man.
Exactly.
That's wild, yo.
That's wild. That is wild, man.
This government's crazy, man. Man, yo. It's like the whole thing with the Malcolm X thing too, man. Like they definitely had a implant in there. There's a documentary about it's an FBI agent that was infiltrated Black Panthers or whatever it was, or I'm sorry, the 5%, not the 5%ers, but Nation of Islam.
Mm-hmm.
They had an implant in there. I didn't watch the whole documentary, but that was in there. He was working for the government type of thing, man, trying to collect information. Wow, man.
You heard of Alberta King, right? Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
She got murdered.
Did she?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, that's
his grandmother, right?
Nah, that's his mother. I believe that's his mother, man.
Alberta, his mother. Okay.
That's his mother. She got murdered in church. Like, yo, there was this dude. I think he joined the black Hebrew Israelite group, basically. He was like, I don't know. He's bugged out. He's heavily indoctrinated with some BS or whatever. He went in. He walked into that church, killed her in cold blood, shot her in cold blood, man. And this is after Martin Luther King's death.
Yeah,
that's great. Like, yo, they killed. I think he was an agent too. They killed.
Probably so.
They killed him and they killed his mother, man. Like that's church.
That was probably some shit. Either he an agent or the nigga was like they told me like, listen, man, you about to do this for us? We about to lock you up. We about to take care of your family on the back end type of thing. You know what I mean? But maybe not even that. Like maybe just like we got you on some shit, and if you don't do this, then you about to go away or die. But listen, I feel like the FBI killed Nipsey. What are you talking about? Who knows, though, right? All these rappers, a black man speaking positivity to other black people and actually like standing on business with it. That's dangerous for them, man. They don't like that, you know.
Right.
So, dang, I hate that, man.
Yeah,
that gets me scared, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, then don't be scared, man. Definitely don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? I mean, things could happen or whatever, but like, And you should know you good, man. You know you good out here, man.
That don't make me scared for myself, man. It made me scared for my family, like my daughter and
Yeah. Oh
whatnot,
yeah,
man.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, I was watching. I don't know what I was watching. I don't know who this dude is, but apparently he's some kind of rapper or something like that. Matter of fact, I probably shouldn't speak because I don't got no true facts on it. But basically, the dude was like, "Yeah, I used to be in the Illuminati, but I got out. The only person I got out was this black dude." He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Well, how'd you get out, man? How'd you get out?" He said, "Yeah, I made the ultimate sacrifice. I sacrificed my son." Type of thing. And I'm like, well, in my mind, I'm thinking like, dog, that's not really. I don't think that's the ultimate sacrifice because those societies, people always offer their kids, their mother, or they, you know what I mean, they close relative or whatever it is. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's the ultimate sacrifice to get out. I don't think there is a way out besides death. You know what I mean? So dude was probably just off his rocker.
He's bugged out because first off, you're not the right complexion to be in the Illuminati, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Black
That's what I'm
people can't
saying.
be in, black people can't be in the Illuminati. I mean, you could be a part of the agenda, like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could
definitely.
be a servant to them or whatever, but
Of course.
you're not of the 13 bloodlines or whatever. You're not a part of that, brother.
You're not gonna be in there. You're nowhere near closer. You're gonna be a pawn.
Yeah, you're a pawn. You. I mean, you a pawn. I'm saying you could be a Freemason or whatever and be like
Yeah,
up
exactly.
there, but like you ain't no. You're not in them. Like Jay-Z's not in the Illuminati. I mean,
Yeah,
he might be a
yeah, yeah,
puppet, but he's
yeah,
not in the Illuminati.
yeah. Of course. I mean, Kendrick said that. What black man in the Illuminati? You
Exactly.
heard? So,
Exactly.
end of the day, Jay Z still got a boss. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Like
I know
Jay-Z,
he
he's
owned a
tied
bunch
in
of
with them.
definitely tied in, he making business with them. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But he definitely not one of them.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
That's, that's crazy though, man. So he
Yep.
made it.
What else we got in there?
What else we got in there?
You know, I've been looking at lately, yo. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy dude, Joe. But I've been like, Antarctica's been heavy on my mind, man. This ice wall.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, what's up, baby? Hi. You taking a picture of me? Yeah, man. Like
you can
every
never
day
say she don't love you, man. She be spying on you. She be listening
in
to
my
you.
face, yo. It's in my face 24/7, yo.
Listening to every word you say, man.
Listen, I told you me and Shorty was beefing over the weekend, yo. I had a smart idea, like sleeping in the living room. Guess who came down the living room to sleep with me?
Your baby girl.
Yeah, man. I was like, hey, son, I can't even move right now, yo. Tell you what though, man, sleep on that floor had the best sleep of my life, man. I don't know what it was, yo. Like I usually don't have dreams when I sleep in the bed. I got on that floor, they had like 7 dreams, man.
I
Or
forgot. I forgot that you like to. For some reason, you used to like to sleep on the floor. For some reason,
I
man.
love sleeping on the floor, man.
Yeah, you always did it. You always liked that, man.
Oh snap! She just hit me up.
Silent.
Yeah, I guess she had to change her flight.
Oh snap.
Yeah, so she's probably still out there.
Yeah, so she probably ain't. She ain't going. I
Damn.
mean, unless you want to do it at the air. I mean, she probably want to do that.
Nah, it'd be too loud, man. It'd
Yeah,
be way too
facts.
loud. Plus, she can't talk the way she want to talk. Probably.
Yo,
I'm.
yeah, I
Hmm?
remember. Oh my bad. Not to cut you or nothing. But yeah,
Yeah.
I remember I was at the airport of Chicago, bro. And you know how quiet it was in there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quiet like a live. Like I was on the phone, like my shorty at the time. I
Yeah.
felt uncomfortable, man, because like it's like I was
Yeah.
all talking. Man, they wanted to hear my conversation. Was all looking at me. I'm like they was looking at me like I was wilding. Like yo,
Yeah.
I'm
Like.
talking here. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. Chicago crazy, man. Is that the one? Is the Chicago airport with the big Amtrak, the metro, not the metro, but some kind of like tram or whatever that goes around?
I don't even know. I was just passing through there. I wasn't really.
Yeah. I
That was
think it
this
was
was like 2013 or something like that. This is way back, man.
okay.
I don't even remember. Hey.
Okay, if it's not that one, I know Chicago. We definitely got stuck up in there one time. We flew over there because we were going to Ohio, and the flight got delayed like 2 times because it was snowing. They tried to de-ice the plane or whatever, and we was like, "Yo, why don't we just cancel the flight and rent a car to drive to Ohio because it's right there?" You know what I mean? and was trying to do that, but it wasn't working out. And people were getting mad, people walking out, like people like doing crazy shit, man. But who's in that motherfucker for like at least 8 to 10 hours, yo, just sitting around.
What?
Yes, it was bad, yo. It was bad.
Hey, man.
I would never fly in the wintertime to like a winter state again. You know what I mean? Like Ohio, Chicago, that's all it's winter states.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You don't go there in the wintertime.
Nah. That's 8 to 10 hours, bro.
Bro, it was all day, man.
I know you was tight.
I think we finally boarded like after midnight. You know what I mean? And then it was cold. And then it was like I had been on planes before, but I'm still nervous to hopping on planes. You know, like I hate going on planes. I don't like that up motion. I don't like the down motion. I don't like the turbulence, yo. They had me on the aisle seat. I think I must have fell asleep for a second. And then something must have happened. And I woke up like this and made a big ass noise. Everybody looked at me. Everybody just turned around and looked at me, man. I was like, yo, I got embarrassed as shit, yo.
Look at of course, it's a black man.
It's because of black man making a scene. That's why now, man, as soon as I get on there, I order me a couple shots. You know what I mean? Like, I'm about to pass out the good way. Fuck that, man. And they be charging in the flights, man. They be charging $20 for a mixed drink. Like, where we at?
Crazy, man.
But yeah, I forgot what I was about to say about whatever I was about to say. Oh, the ice wall.
Ice wall.
Yeah, man. Like today, I was like, I should just save my money up and bring my ass over there and just start running, see what I can find, yo.
Antarctica?
In Antarctica, yo. Antarctica.
You are wilding.
I know, yo. I know.
Oh, wilding, bro.
I just want to see,
man. What you gonna wear out there? What you gonna wear?
I'm with this. I'm with this right there.
Yeah, you gonna die, man. You are going to die.
Yo, I just want to know. I'm tired of everybody telling me things, and I gotta see it from, secondhand. I want to see it for myself, man.
I feel you 100% on that.
I know they hiding something over there, man, and I want to find out before, sooner than later. You know what I mean? I don't want to be 60 years old telling myself, I knew it. I knew I was gonna find something over there. You know what I mean? If you look at all these things they're talking about now with the flight paths and how, it's crazy how they gotta go up here and up down there to go there. Like, that made no damn sense. Why the flight going over there like that, man?
Facts. It don't even make sense.
Like, one time we was flying to Ohio, and we literally had to go to Charlotte. Like, why we in Charlotte, yo?
Yeah, I don't be understanding that. Like, why? Yo, I gotta go this way. Why am I going down?
We going the wrong way, yo.
Going the wrong
way. Hey, son.
This something they're not telling us, man, with these maps, man.
Something ain't right,
man.
Something ain't right, yo. Like, yo, I need, they found the wrong GPS or something, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I saw mad, like, flight path videos, and it was like, yeah, it should be a straight line from here to there. But you see them go over here, go down there, go all around, go all the way around, go even further away than you started from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, man. So that's what I'm gonna say about the ice wall, man. I'm trying to go over there.
Facts. Facts, man. And all the mysterious. There's so many documentaries you can watch on that. Crazy. Crazy.
Shit, man. What else we got?
Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, this is what I was gonna talk about. I guess back in 1989, Gerald Ford, previous president or whatever, I guess a little girl asked him, you think there will ever be a woman president? He was like, yeah, I think there will be. He's like, but I don't think it's gonna be the way that you think it's gonna happen. He was like, I believe in the future there's gonna be a male president. I don't think he said it was gonna be an old male. I can't remember if he said it was gonna be an elderly male president. He said it's gonna be a male president. And there's gonna be a female vice president, and then the male president he's gonna die, and then female president
take over
is gonna rule in his stead.
Okay. Okay.
It was just crazy how he said that because like
Basically, told the future.
yeah, it's like yo, so, I mean I don't know, man. Some of this stuff don't be seeming like it be
Yeah.
seeming like they be knowing like they be
Like it's
knowing this stuff.
planned.
Yeah, like it's planned,
Yeah.
bro. There's like no way there's no way
Yeah.
he just came up with that. Like, oh yeah, man, like yeah, one day this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And that was the speculation with Biden the whole time. Everybody thought he was going to pass away and pass the baton off to Kamala or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all thought that. We all was like, yo, Kamala's gonna. This is basically Kamala gonna gonna get into office. That's why she's rocking with this dude. You know,
Yeah.
eventually he's gonna die, and then she can
Move
know,
up.
move up.
Get that promotion.
Exactly.
At first I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that. I thought you were gonna say like it's not gonna be the way you think it is. Like he gonna be a man. But he might identify as, you know what I mean? Like I thought you were gonna go there with it.
Nah.
Yeah. Sheesh.
That was, I thought that was crazy, man.
Yeah, that's I mean, like you said, it's like they planned this thing, man.
Like these presidents, I feel like a lot of this stuff is planned, man. It's like the whole, even with the COVID thing, with Obama making that speech back in like 2008 or something.
Mm-hmm.
He said 10. He said something about like in 10 years, something like I forgot. He said the exact year basically when like the pandemic started hitting. He was like 10 years, it's gonna be a outbreak or something like that. He basically said it. I'm like, yo, what? And then like I'm thinking like, why did he even say this back then? Like there was no reason for him to even say that. He was like, 10 years, it's gonna be an outbreak, and something like this. Like
wasn't Bill Gates or somebody saying that same type of thing too back then?
Yeah. Bill Gates said that too. Another thing, like that's
son.
That's crazy.
All of this stuff is predetermined, man. You know what I mean?
Some people, this conspiracies that about time machines and stuff like that, but I don't. I mean, I guess that's conspiracies talk. But like they say, like some of these people don't travel. Some of these people are time travelers, man. That's why they.
I mean, if you think about it, what is time travel really doing? Like, you just going to a different, like a dimension type of thing, almost, right?
Yeah.
So if you believe that there's dimensions, then there got to be some kind of time travel. But like you said, it's conspiracy stuff. I don't know, man. I take everything with a grain of salt.
Facts,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
I don't disbelieve it, but you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna say it's true, and I'm not gonna say it's false.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing with a lot of these conspiracies, man. You got people that just go all the way. They don't really have no solid proof, and they go all the way. I believe that. I think that's true. Like,
exactly.
You can't really do that sometimes, man.
Yeah. A lot of these conspiracies are only there just to throw you off the track, anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
But like we know, with every lie, there's a little bit of truth in there. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So I don't know, man. Just y'all viewers, man, y'all listeners, just look into it for yourself. You know what I mean? Do your own research and then find out what you believe. But I strongly encourage y'all not to sit there and just take one thing and run with it, man. You know what I mean?
That's a common thing nowadays. Like nowadays, people hear something, and if it makes just a little bit of sense,
they own it.
It's the truth, and they just run with it. That's what that goes with a lot of these rumors too. Like rumors that go out.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that sounds right. And they run with it. They just run with that.
Yep.
Crazy, man.
Same thing with religion.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't want to say no names, but I recently had a falling out with a person that just found out, who the tribes were and stuff like that.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
And it's like, yo, but now you just listen to anything and everything that talks about what the tribes are, and a lot of them brothers be plants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of them brothers be just sitting there trying to like mislead and deceive. You know what I mean? Cause confusion amongst the people, and just you really can't do that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You really gotta know a person by their spirit. You really gotta do the research for yourself, and like that's the main thing. You gotta do the research for yourself, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Don't let people sit there and tell you what to do, what to read, and how to read it, or don't let them just speak to you without having documentation and proof on it, man.
Thanks.
I'm even learning that. I mean, I should have been new, but I'm starting to realize that even Google has been tainted. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Internet is tainted is just as much as any of these books. You know what I mean? It's just as tainted as any of these books. You know what I mean?
That's a
So
fact.
that's why I'm saying I want to go to Antarctica.
Yeah.
You know?
But since we on our religion and all that, yeah, I was on a live Sunday. Was it Saturday? Saturday. I think it was Saturday, man.
Okay, on the Sabbath. Okay, he was having church.
Yeah, and I'm saying, but this, I guess the dude prior, I guess before he was identifying as a, as an Israelite and all that. Now he says he's agnostic and stuff. You know what I'm saying, and so he's saying he's not saying he don't believe there's a God, but he just doesn't know at this point. But he always uses biblical references. Yeah, he still kind of like follows like scriptures and stuff like that. And I was in the live, and for some reason I don't know why people always when I'm on lives and I comment.
Yeah, they don't attack you.
They always point me out, bro. Like
Yeah,
I'm always like a guy that stands out for some reason.
Same.
So he made a comment. He was like, oh, he was basically arguing. I mean, he was making he was basically trying to come up with a debate or a poll, basically like it said in the Bible that once the scriptures is reach the four corners of the earth.
Yo, my fault. It's a little bit of broken audio right here. We're about to get back to the story. It's the Rhythm and Vibe podcast.
Return yet? Because he said he brought out scriptures where it's the disciples and like Paul and them said we preach this gospel to the four corners or every nation. We preach it to every nation. He said that he's like that prophecy's already fulfilled. So did Jesus return? And I was in there like, nah. I was basically saying no. Like I was like, I kind of was telling him like you kind of conflating scriptures because he's pulling out certain scriptures, and in the scripture it didn't say that Jesus is going to return when that happened. I forgot the scriptures. I could go back and pull them up. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. No.
But he was like, he kept saying Rhythm and Vibe because I was in there as Rhythm and Vibe. Like, Rhythm and Vibe podcast. Call in. I was the only guy he was telling to call in. He was like,
he was calling you out. Oh,
yeah. He was like, yo, call in, man. He was like, yo, man. He was like, yo, you don't agree? Call in Rhythm and Vibe, basically. And I'm like, hey, yo, why is this dude? I'm not the only dude that's disagreeing with you.
Yep.
Why you want me to call in, man? Like it was crazy.
So what were people saying that was like in the comment section? Were they agreeing with you? Were they agreeing with him? Or were they coming at you too?
No, nobody was coming at me. He wasn't even really coming at me. But he was just like, I guess I stood out for some reason. And he was just like, yo. Plus, like the fact that I have a podcast on my name.
Yeah.
He probably thinks, like if people that follow me, if I go on there, like it can add on to his viewers and all. You know how
exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Some people were agreeing with him, and other people were like they were disagreeing with him. I'm gonna be honest, he was conflating scriptures, man.
Yeah, of course he was.
You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to like, make his point, I guess, push his point out or whatever, like, or his belief.
Yeah. Using the scriptures for his own using his interpretation for his own, way, wills or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what it was. It was his own interpretation. And we all have our own interpretation, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's very true.
My interpretation could be wrong as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Believe that.
But listen, man, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, like we all have our interpretations, but there's only going to be one. At the end of the day, it's going to be only one real way. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's maybe I shouldn't say that, but not one real way, but there's going to be one thing that actually does happen. You know what I mean? So it's not really about the interpretation, more so the message. You know what I mean? Like, did you get the message type of thing? Did you receive it? Did you understand it? Did you try to do what you can do to live the best as you can? You know what I mean? Religion is a sticky subject, man.
Facts.
Sticky subject, man. And people gonna take it how they take it. And you really can't, especially our people. Hard-headed. You know what I mean? Stubborn. Don't want to listen to nobody. Don't trust nobody. Was he a brother?
Yeah, he's a brother. He's a brother.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, man. So, and he probably honestly thought he probably wanted you to sit there and teach him something, man, because he probably was feeling what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that could have been that too.
Could have been that too, man. Yeah, people in the comment section saying, well, if he came already, then are we in hell? Basically, he was like,
Yeah.
yo, if you saying that this already happened, Christ returned or whatever and all that, that means that we're in hell because
Mhm.
no,
Or we're the ones left behind after rapture.
yeah, yeah. If that's another thing. That's another argument that was coming up. People,
Rapture.
some people was bringing in, some people was bringing rapture in because some people still
Yeah.
believe that.
Yep.
And other people were like, there is no rapture, basically,
Yep. Oh, I love those type of debates, man. I love those, man.
Facts. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I had a scripture for Keith too, man. I was hoping Keith came on here
Oh, man.
because no, it wasn't. It was just the because him saying he wanted to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like, and what I was saying was based in scripture.
Yeah.
Here's a scripture right here. It's basically Proverbs 31:3.
Okay.
Give not thy strength unto woman, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth king.
There you
So
go.
basically, him wanting to be vulnerable is him giving his strength away. And a perfect example of that is Samson.
It's a perfect example. Yep.
Samson became vulnerable, with that whore or whatever she was or whatever.
Yeah.
He told her his weakness. She
Mhm.
used that against him, take him down. So like that was the only thing I was gonna that was one of the scriptures I was gonna get a Keith whatever to try to
Does Keith rock with the Bible though?
I don't think he really does, but that's even
Okay.
if you don't, man, there's gems in there that you could take, man. You could take
Yeah, exactly.
gems, man, and apply them. Like 'cause
Exactly.
we don't know. I mean, I'm not to go against the Bible, but we don't know if that's an actual I believe some of the stuff in the Bible may not even be.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it could just be a story or examples and stuff like that he put in there. It may not.
Yeah.
Samson may not have been a real person, but it could have
Yeah.
just been a story that they wrote in there and some gems in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And a lot of people believe that the Bible's been tainted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it definitely it has.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I question.
Yeah, definitely.
We all know it's been tainted, man. Like words been changed, books
Of
been
course.
taken out.
I mean, hopefully he would have got that and appreciated that, but
yeah.
I mean, it's definitely spot on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Saying that's spot on, man. Like
even today, you go to Miami, you know what I mean? You sit there and you go to the club, see a bad joint, take it back to the crib, let your guard down for a quick second. Now you got 8 niggas in your room. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's how dudes get lined up all the time. Samson was the first to get lined up.
Facts.
I mean, he probably wasn't the first, but first recorded at least. You know what I mean?
First example that we had in history. He got lined. They was trying to get him for the longest, man.
That's what I'm saying.
And they knew how to get him. He was like, let's send a chick at him. He was in there all night. It said he was in there all night with us, right? That's what you say. All night.
All night. Lay that pipe.
Lay that pipe.
Dang, son.
At that moment of clarity.
That moment of clarity when he woke up, yeah, it's like,
yo, you know what I was thinking over the weekend, man?
What happened?
I thought this. I was thinking this. This is not facts. It's just my opinion, or
Okay.
To me, I think that moment of clarity.
Okay, here we go.
I think a piece of your soul. I think after you, my theory is this: a piece of your soul leaves your body from your. That's what leaves you after you nut, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it feels. That's what that moment of clarity feels like. It feels like. And then like sometimes in relationships, when you deal with a woman, and y'all break up, you kind of feel like you lost a piece of yourself.
Lost a piece of yourself. Yeah.
And you know that theory that they say she sucked the soul out of you or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like your seed is like, I don't know, man. Like there's a piece. I feel like there's a piece of your soul in your seed, man.
I mean that makes a lot of sense, yo. It's a lot of sense.
Because when it says like y'all two become one flesh.
One flesh.
Like a piece of you goes into her, man. Like that's why a lot of times women take on your
personality, your traits.
You take on your traits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's a piece of your soul going into her, man. You know what I mean? Like that's my theory. That's not facts. That's not scientifically proved or nothing. But that's just my belief, man. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think a soul is life? You think a soul is a living thing? That's kind of a dumb question.
Oh no, that's not a dumb question. That's not a dumb question. I think it is, and
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, the soul is a living thing. It's not. I
Okay.
just think it's not tangible. It's not really
Yeah.
necessarily a tangible thing.
Nothing you can really touch and feel. Did somebody just try to come in here?
Might try to come in. I shouldn't.
No, I don't think so. I thought I heard like a little sound, a Skype sound. No, I think it is too. I think it's definitely a living thing, and so is like the juices that seep out from the man. Yeah, I mean those are life juices of life.
That's what I'm saying. Like that is a soul, because if you think about it,
Yep.
it brings forth life.
It brings
Like
forth life.
you know what I'm saying? It goes into the egg and it becomes a child. That's a soul, bro.
That's the soul.
So like your soul is literally leaving your body. Like a piece of your soul is leaving your body when you nut, man. Even if you jerk off, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can still get a moment of clarity if you jerked off or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you're a nigga like me, you might be at work or something like that. Damn, I shouldn't do that.
Crazy, man.
Yo, but that's facts though. Like it's definitely a piece of you leaving your body, man. And that's why the government now is trying to sterilize a certain man on this earth. You know what I mean? They put all these things in the food, put all these things in the different types of things we drink, and all these vaccinations, stuff like that. It's sterilization, man. You know what I mean?
Sterilization.
They don't want that. They don't want that promised seed out here. They want to stifle that. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. And they know. Oh damn! Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to go. I know. We doing conspiracy, but I don't want to make a statement. I was gonna make a wild statement, man.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. We'll keep that for next time. Keep
that out. I don't want to go too wild.
Let's get off of that before we do something. Before we go back to being on the corner again.
Yeah. Exactly, man. Yeah, we definitely not doing that.
Nah.
I should touch on Janae. Janae sent me something.
Okay.
On Instagram.
Okay.
I think she wanted me to touch on it, man.
Let's get it.
So they did a study. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we all heard this. Something similar to this. They did like a study on like rats and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rats, and they took one group of rats and they put them in like a spacious environment. Mm-hmm. They were able to eat well, and they had space. They could move around and do certain things.
Yep.
They took another group of rats and put them in like a tight space.
Okay.
And they fed them poorly.
Okay. Wait a minute. So was was second rats, were they black? Was the black rats?
we get there. We gonna get there.
Okay.
So the rats that had the spacious environment and ate well, they put them through in a maze, and the rats were able to, maneuver through the maze quickly.
Yep.
Rats that were in the poor conditions and tight space and ate poorly couldn't get through stage one of the maze. They couldn't even. I mean, it was stuck at stage one. So I guess they ended up flipping them, and they took they also studied the conditions of the rat. They noticed that the rats in the more thriving they like I said, they were able to go through the maze and all that, but they noticed also with the ones that were in the tight condition, the poor condition,
the
mothers would be they would neglect their children.
Okay.
And they'd be more worried about how they look. They would like be grooming themselves while the kids was spread around and just do whatever.
Getting new wigs and shit. Yeah.
They noticed that the fathers were like doing like homo like type of stuff to like the younger mainly the younger male rats. They were doing like, you know what I'm saying, they would go after the male rats and like the younger ones and like basically sodomizing them.
Yep.
And then also you had girl on girl rats and stuff like that. So but then so eventually, okay, they flipped the rats. They put the ones that were in the poor condition, they put them in the better condition, and they put the ones in the better condition in the poor condition.
Yep.
And the ones that were in the poor condition and that were now in the better condition, they put them through the maze. They were able to go through the maze quickly. And the other ones that were able to go through the maze quickly before, they were stuck at stage one. They were also stuck at stage one. They're basically saying that, this was a representation of, like, the more privileged society, and then, the less privileged society, aka black people and stuff like that. It is, this, basically
Correlation there.
Yeah, there's a correlation there to our condition.
I mean, that's spot on.
Spot on, right?
That's spot on, man. I can't say nothing against that, yo. I mean, if you think about it, you know what I mean? Like, having more freedom to move around, having access to better foods, obviously that stimulates your brain a little bit more. If you have a little more space, you know what I mean? You know how to navigate. Animals have better senses than us, you know what I mean? So if they can get a sense of a bigger environment, obviously, they can smell, that corner, this corner, this corner, that corner. They'll have a wider area of where they know how to go and where to get from. You know what I mean? If you only get them in tight quarters, you just put them in the ghetto, put them in the hood, and all you know is the hood. How you gonna get out of there?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's foul, man. That's foul.
And that also shows you. I also think about it like this: mice, or if they have mice that live in like a rich. If you have mice if you're like in a rich home, you might have mice, but you might never ever see them because they're able to, they can maneuver around better, they can hide better because they have more space. If you live in like a poor community and you have mice,
you gonna see them.
You might have seen them. Them like they ain't really got much to move around with. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a mice, there's a mouse, right there.
That's true, because I used to, do the pesticide thing, man. I used to go find these mice, and these big homes, these mansions and whatnot. They still be having mice, but they don't ever know until they see one or see a dropping or something like that. You know what I mean? So they think they got one mouse. But then we go in that attic, and we go in the basement, we open the drywall up, and we open the drop ceiling up. Tons of mice in that mug, yo. It's like that movie Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Dudes in Paris. Paris. They got a rat problem right now. They got a rat problem right now, man. And not saying that they got a lot of luxurious places out there, but it's a big city. You feel me? Same thing with New York. It's a big city. There's plenty of places to hide.
I tried to do that pest control. I tried that a few times. And like you said, I was going in multi-million apartments, poor places and all that. So you have way more experience. You were way more experienced than me. I only did like the training. Like I ended up not doing it. But
it ain't right, yo, because it ain't right.
It ain't right.
It ain't right.
And then, I don't know, the dudes that was training me, man, they wasn't right. Like it was just like
to be in that industry, you gotta be type of a scumbag.
Yeah. I noticed that.
Yeah.
That like they all had like, it's like they all had like, I guess I'll curse. They had like
lives.
Or now like attitudes, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're basically doing a I noticed people that do jobs normally are not the friendliest people. They normally have like kind of attitude, because you gotta basically clean up shit, or you gotta clean up. You have to clean up after people, or clean up after cleaning up pests. You have to pick up glue boards and with dead rodents or dead roaches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with all kind of filth.
People with the worst jobs have the worst attitudes, man.
Facts.
And it's a lot of times because you're seen as the help, you're seen as a low class person, like you have no, class, nothing like that, no standards or whatever it is, man. And pesticide in general hires a lot of people that are like addicts, man. Like whatever the vice is, they act like we had one dude OD on his heart exploded on the job because he had a wild night. This dude bought a bunch of 8 balls from another employee. And then went to go party that night. The next day went to work, heart exploded. They called him up. They finally had to go down there because the GPS on the car or whatever, went down there. They said they found him in the car with the door open, dead. Like he was about to step out the car and his heart exploded. And it was sad because he was a younger guy. He had three little girls and a wife. You know what I mean? Another guy I used to work with, get high on the job, sniffing that, whatever you was sniffing, and then crashed a $2 million truck. You know what I mean? Totaled it. Brand new truck, man.
That's crazy, man.
And a lot of them, man, it's like just not the people that do that job because first of all, it's a decent check, and they know well that the employer knows well that somebody that's at least most people that are well to do or came from a good background, they don't want these jobs deal with this nonsense. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, I remember I went in for an interview when I first went in for an interview with it. The guy, I was surprised at how quick they were, quick to hire me. Basically, I was like the dude's eyes like lit up. The dude that was interviewing me, and I'm thinking, I'm looking at the pay rate, and I'm like, oh, all right, this was up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. His eyes lit up, and he knew what it was.
He was like, yeah, I got a good one this time.
I got one.
I finally got one.
Got another one of these fools, man.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy, man, how fast you'll move up in the industry as long as you're a good dude, man. Like I dead ass was thinking about, well, I got my supervisor's license, but I dead ass was gonna start my own company with that thing. I was gonna do this and that with it, but I was like, I can't be out here hurting the earth. And I could easily do organic stuff, but that mess don't work like that. It do not work. You need the chemicals.
You talking about for the mosquito, like on the lawn, or just pesticide in general?
Yeah, exactly. Even the rotor control, you can do organic rotor control. You can do environmental things. You can do like not just chemical baiting or whatever it is. You can do like exclusions or exclusions where you like seal up all the holes in the house and make sure there's no entrances for the actual pest to come inside. You know what I mean? It says you can do like that, but you're not gonna make no money like that. People do, but it's not the money that these other dudes are making, the chemicals, man.
Yeah.
I mean? So it's a decent job. I'm not gonna for doing it. I used to have fun doing it, traveling all over the place, but long run, man, the health, the health, the harmfulness to your health, it will definitely come into play if you're doing that for like 20 years, 25 years.
Yeah, the fumes and all that.
Liquids, chemicals, it's known to give people cancer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's crazy.
It's crazy, man. That's
what you doing. Manny, what you do? Go to bed.
Love you, man.
We got turkey bacon in there. Did you check? Did mine put in the refrigerator? Oh, look, put it in the refrigerator. Yeah, I finally had some beef bacon, man. I've been eating every night. Yeah, I've been eating every night. You
love it. When I had it, I was like, I was like, Jason would love this, man.
I love that. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's so. It's so bad though. It's so expensive, man.
Yeah.
Yo, it's more expensive than
it was like $10 for like
exactly. You get like 6 pieces, man. It's like, hey, said.
Yeah.
Man, I had to buy like 6.
Like $60. You spent like $60. That's
man.
Crazy, man.
It's so good, man. So good.
It is, man. I made a pizza and I put some of that on top of it, man. I was like, tear that piece up, man.
Yeah, man. We haven't done it in a while, but we usually use the turkey pepperoni.
Yeah.
It'd be good. If Des come back on, I gotta tell her she better try that beef bacon, man, because I think she might like it too.
Thanks.
If you like pork bacon, you definitely gonna like beef bacon, man.
Right?
Ain't no way, man.
Facts, man. That's good as hell, man.
I think it was even better than the pork bacon, honestly.
It is. I was gonna say it. Yeah. I was gonna say that. Yeah. But
turkey bacon is good. I like it too.
But beef bacon is better, right?
In my opinion, turkey bacon is good. It's lean. But if you want that fat, if you want that taste,
get
that beef bacon, man.
In fact, you're right about that.
If they make some chicken bacon though.
Chicken bacon.
Chicken. You got that chicken bacon?
That's crazy.
Oh man.
I know they got beef. I know they got beef pepperoni.
Do they?
Yeah, I believe so. I think I had that before. I believe I had that.
I'm about to try that too. Then
Yeah, I know, right? That's right. That's fire, man. I believe I had that, man.
crazy thing is, man, I've been trying to stay away from the beef too, though.
Yeah, the people say that they don't say the red meat, but I
Yeah,
mean, I feel like some of the red meat is good.
red meat is definitely good, man.
Yeah, it's good for you, man.
Yeah,
This country that's all they really eat, and they where's that? What countries is that? But the people are real healthy. Like you go over there, they look real healthy, man. Like I
one
forgot
of those
what,
blue zones, or one of those blue zones.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Matter of fact, I think it's Turk 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 Turkmenistan. One of them Turkmenistan or Turkestan. One of them places over there, Kazakhstan. One of
Yeah,
them
yeah.
type of countries.
One of them stands.
All they really eat is like beef like that, and
Jeez.
they said their skin is real good. They real healthy, man. And
Yeah.
they look they in way better shape than we are over here.
Jeez.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I got another topic, man.
What's up?
There was a ex, I guess I'll say white, man, ex-white firefighter who this is back in like the 60s and 70s, and
I
I
think I
guess
heard about this. I think I heard
you heard
about
about
this.
this, right? Would you
Yeah.
hear?
How I don't know if he met a black person or talked to a black guy one time,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
basically told the black guy, "Listen, man, I did it.
My
Did
life.
some foul.
Yeah,
Yes, did some
yeah.
velocity. He basically wanted to get off his chest before he passed or whatever. I guess the black dude was at a restaurant, right, or something like that.
I think so.
And he
Probably.
saw that the dude was having like a little birthday party, like him and his wife or whatever, or him and his family, whatever it was. And then the dude eventually the black dude got one of them got to go to the bathroom, went to the bathroom, and as he's passing by the family or it was just him and his wife at that point in time, he said, "Happy birthday, I'm glad you made another year, how's it feel?" And the white dude was basically like, "Yeah, man, it feels good, man." And then basically broke down to him and told him what he's been doing during his career, his firefighter career, whatever, yo. I'll let you tell it though.
Found out, man. Like you have the way I want to hear how you tell it because you give it a way more detailed and it.
Yeah.
I think it's better for the audience, man. The way you give it, man.
Basically, the dude was like, the white man was basically like, "Yeah, man, I do have some regrets in life, something like that." And the black dude was like, he got time on his hand. He was like, "So what do you mean by that?" He was like, "Listen, I was a firefighter for X amount of years, and I did a lot of foul things. Me and my fire crew, or whatever. Sometimes there'll be a family in the house or a person in the house that we'll just let burn up. That we can easily save. We can easily go out there and save. And those people were usually, people of color. He recalled in times that he let a little girl pass that they could have easily got to, and he said he still is haunted by the screams, haunted by what I mean, the dreams that he gets thinking back of that, man. Like, it's foul, man. It's foul.
He also said that his last incident, he actually looked the baby. He actually looked the baby in the eye.
Yeah.
Or he didn't save them, and he said that was the last time. I think. Well, not.
Yeah.
He said that year that was the year he ended up leaving.
Quit. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And I think that might have been his last incident too. The incident where he looked the baby directly in the eye. Like that's.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's the worst, yo. That's the worst. And that just reminds me of, the protests, LA riots and stuff like that, where the firefighters come out with and the cops came out with German Shepherds and they like maul on the black people or hit them with the hose. First of all, the hose is like, I'm just gonna say 1,000 PSI, you know what I mean? I could easily rip off flesh, easily, put a hole in you type of thing, man. So it's like, yo, y'all, I can believe this man's story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's way more believable than half the things that's out right now, man, because they're the only person in there, they're the only people in there. You know what I mean? And it's like, if you're that evil, do some stuff like that, yo. Come on now.
That's demonic. That's demonic as hell, man.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't know if there's any kind of like forgiveness for letting a baby die like that, man.
Oh, nah. You
know what I mean?
Gotta pay for that.
You gotta pay.
You gotta pay for that.
You gotta pay,
A
man.
baby, you gotta
Mhm.
not.
Hmm. That reminds me of this movie this documentary that everybody keep telling me to watch. I keep on forgetting the name. Let me see if I can look up real fast. But it basically is about a slave who it really kind of got nothing to do with this.
No, go ahead, man. Look it up.
It's a slave that became a not a fire marshal. Not a fire marshal. What's the cop version of that? Like some kind of head deputy, head chief, or whatever.
A sheriff,
Something like that.
something like that. Deputy.
But let me see if I can find something that became. But it was in Arkansas. He became a cop, or whatever it is, cop in Arkansas. But I guess he went to the the war, the Civil War, whatever, and he was fighting with the Confederates.
Mhm.
And then
Believe it or
and
not, I'm gonna throw this out there. Believe it or not,
hmm,
you had. I want to say you had more blacks fighting with the Confederates than you did the Union.
of
I'm
course.
just gonna throw that out there because a lot of people
Yeah.
when they see Confederate flags and stuff like that, they be like, oh, they think but a lot of black people were Confederates back in the day.
Why do you think that is?
I don't even know, man. You gotta give me that. You gotta drop some gems, man.
All right, so this dude's name is Bass Reeves.
But I knew you was talking about Bass Reeves, man.
Bass Reeves, yeah, Bass Reeves,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah, I just think it's because there was more black people down south.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Most of us were in the South.
Yeah. I saw this thing that Lawrence Fishburne did. He wrote like a letter that came from a slave directed to his old master. I guess the old master had wrote him a letter, read him a letter, saying, "Hey, I want you to come back and work for me again." You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta listen to it for yourself because I can't remember the whole speech, but the slave, it was funny as hell. The slave was like basically like, "Thank you for the letter and your kindly words. You know, I do miss the farm. I do miss the family, Miss Willie, the kids." You know that he was like, and I sure hope that Arnold didn't hurt you too bad when he pushed you on the ground when you were shooting at me. I mean, I guess that slave he was like, because I know he just wanted to make sure you was all right and didn't want to like get you in trouble with the police or the cop, the police or whatever. He was like, now I have considered coming back down there and working for you again, but up here I get $12 a month. I get good sleep. I got a house, and me and the kids are living good. Some people do talk about how we used to be slaves, but I tell the kids we ain't slaves no more. The slave was like, now I would think about this proposal you gave me. The wife said I shouldn't do it, but if you could show us a show of faith, what's it called? Something of faith, a gesture of faith. If you could show us a gesture of faith and promise us that you'll treat us fairly if we get down there, and also pay us the urge that we work, because I'm getting $12 a month up here. Yeah. He was like, and not only that, you got to give me the back pay for those 25 years I did and those 20 years Millie did. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
If you can give us that, we'll definitely consider your offer coming back down there and work for us. It's like, yo, that shit's hilarious. I don't know if that man was like trolling or whatever. Because
yeah, he was trolling. He wasn't going back down there, man.
Well, he wasn't going back down there.
He knew that dude wasn't gonna pay that.
So snag on a slave, man. Nah. Yo, it is crazy, man, because that man was basically asking for reparations.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
It's crazy because we still ask for our reparations, and people still get people get mad about us asking for reparations. But if you know your history, reparations got paid to the slave owners.
Yeah,
they got paid bread because they had to relinquish their slaves, which don't make no sense at all. Don't make no damn sense. You know what I mean? So now because black people, the ones that was actually doing the labor, under those hardships or whatever, because we want our money, y'all get angry. It's because you already got y'all money. You already got y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all city, y'all America built. You already got your America built and your money from it and your wealth and your civilization basically off the back of slaves, and we can't get a dime for it. It don't make no sense, man.
It's like everybody else kind of got reparations. You think about it, man.
Did you get reparations?
Yeah, you threw that out there. I was gonna say something, but I wasn't gonna say the actual word, man. We'll have to cut that out.
It's not nothing offensive. It's facts, and they, for a situation like that, they should have got their reparations, man. You know what I mean? Going through that, they should have got their reparations. Native Americans didn't get as good of a reparations.
They got a form.
They got a little something.
I mean, they got land, they got reservations, which it's terrible land,
yeah,
casinos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who else got it? Irish and Italians, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not trying to,
Yeah.
But
everybody dig their reparations besides the black person.
Exactly, man. Even the Chinese and all that, they got forms of reparations, man.
Yeah.
For what they went through.
Yeah.
And they still giving reparations. They're giving reparations to these foreign countries. These foreign countries that's over there and that's dealing with stuff. Ukraine and Israel.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna throw it, stuff like that. And
that's true.
Any of these countries that they support on the news are like, oh, this country's going through this, and they send all this money over there. That's reparations, man. That's a form of reparations.
They spent so much money on, let's say, I'm gonna just say Ukraine, just so I don't, you know what I mean? On this Ukraine war, but yet wouldn't spend a dime for the Americans, because Hawaii is in America. When that wildfire happened, they probably spent a little bit of money, but nothing near as much as they gave it to Ukraine. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, man.
Ridiculous, man.
And we don't want to waste a dollar. Y'all spend the deficit is so crazy right now. Y'all spend money all the time. Y'all print money every day.
Crazy.
So I can't.
Okay.
No, I just can't with this government saying that we got to worry about our foreign allies, but you don't worry about actual people inside the country.
Crazy, man.
Mysterious fires, mysterious earthquakes, mudslides. I think Kentucky's on fire right now as we speak. You know what I mean?
Crazy, man.
So
that's crazy. You got people that say, "Oh, blacks, y'all don't need no reparations. Just pick up, you know what I'm saying, and do it like how we did it or whatever." I'm like, but you got reparations. You basically got reparations.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying that it's because of our ancestors. It happened to our ancestors. Like, that's not us. But we are our ancestors, man.
Mm-hmm.
You think about it, man.
And like you said about the rats, y'all still benefiting off what happened to your ancestors. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
And first of all, pick up and do it like y'all did it. Y'all didn't pick nothing up and we did everything.
Exactly.
That's the whole argument right there. Y'all didn't do nothing. We was doing everything. When y'all came over here, the Native Americans was teaching y'all how to do stuff. Y'all killed them off and started doing it yourselves. Then y'all was like, you know what? We can't do this that good. We need somebody else. You know what I mean?
Saying it's crazy, man.
I mean, listen, I'm not because I know it's something that we probably will never get until that time comes and we actually are able to live the lives we are supposed to live. But I don't know, just for those people out there that's thinking we're being racist by saying this, we're not, we're not. The facts of the matter is every other nation, ethnicity has gotten reparations for atrocities that were done to them, in the past or in the present.
Right.
Besides the black man,
Black man and woman.
Black man and woman, yep. The black household.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Where my 40 acres and a mule?
Facts, man. That's all we want, man. That's all we want. 40 acres and a mule, man. However that translates into money or whatever. Nah, I'm be honest.
You can give me 40 acres and a mule. I'd be happy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I want, man.
Okay,
this is my reparations. This is my personal. I want the 40 acres.
Yeah.
With a house built on top of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I don't gotta pay for.
Yep. Yeah.
The mule can translate. You can give me a nice ride.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I need that check.
That'd be a check. So yeah, so chunky.
I need that. I need the 40 acres, a home.
Yeah.
car,
Yeah.
and that nice, and a few M's on that thing.
Yeah, a couple of yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. First thing I'm doing is building me a wall. I'm building a wall around my 40 acres, man. Listen, I'm not playing that. Anybody come up here, man. You got the parachute in my joint. You got the parachute in my house, yo. Skydiving to my joint, man. Right.
Man. That's what I want, man. I need my 40 acres, my car, my home, and my check.
Yep. Never going back to work.
And never going back.
I ain't never going back to work, yo.
Never going back to work.
Yeah, never see my social security number ever again.
Again.
Did he die? What happened?
My retirement plan right here.
Word, man. Sit back every day on my porch, with my rocking chair. Like that. Mm-hmm. Word.
Oh man, yo, that is crazy, man. That is crazy.
That's the real life right there, man. I've been trying to tell the cousins, man. We already just throw our money in, get us a compound somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
All come together, have something built that we all can fit in, build a nice, you know what I'm saying?
Real community, man.
Nice
they
little.
They don't gotta be big houses, man. You know what I mean, a couple bedrooms, 2-3 bedrooms per house, whatever. Something that you can, maintain yourself. You know what I mean? And just build a fence around all them houses, man.
You
know what I mean?
Black
Wall Street.
Own community.
Yep.
Own community, man.
And there's land out there available to do that, man. I remember when I was working at the casino, this dude was showing me land in Maine. He was like, yo, you can get, it was something stupid, like 20 acres of land for like, it was like $15,000. I was like, yo, if I had $15,000, obviously you got to build a house and stuff like that. But I was like, yo, I'll go there with a tent.
Yeah,
for the first 3 years, be in my tent and my can of beans, and then over the fire pit or some shit like that, man.
Or get one of them or start off with one of them crated homes.
Exactly. Or get one of them tiny homes.
Yeah, the little crate joints, little cheap joints.
Yep.
Get that. Start off with that.
Yep.
Stack up or whatever till you get till you make. You know what I mean? Find a way to make some bread to stack it up and then build something else, man.
Listen, man, I'll be out there with a daggone axe, cutting down trees,
chopping
down my own house.
Exactly.
Right,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's how you right about that. Right about that.
Man.
That's how you do it.
It might take me to.
My apologies. Another spot of bad audio. We're gonna hop back into the convo. Rhythm and Vibe, baby.
Right, man.
Yo, speaking of Maine, there's a story I wanted to bring up, man.
Okay.
I was out there. I was working for DirecTV. I don't know if I told the story before.
No, I don't think so.
I was out there and
they had you in Maine?
Yeah, like they offered. They asked me. They was like, yo, you want to go out to Maine? We'll give you a per diem. They told me the amount they'll give me for per diem. Just drive out there in a company vehicle. It's like, because I guess they needed help out there. They only had like 8. I think they only had like 8 technicians out there. Out the whole state, Maine, and they had to cover they basically had to cover all of Maine.
Maine's kind of big,
and I think like 6 of them called out sick. They all there was like basically all the technicians called out sick. I was like one of the only dudes out there. Me and this other dude was out there. Came out there and helped out or whatever. But, I was driving out there to do a job or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a little girl playing outside. She had on like this old colonial looking outfit on, like something they would wear back in like the 1700s.
Like she was a Puritan or a pilgrim.
I think she was a pilgrim.
Okay.
So I was like, what the hell? Like, why is this girl out there looking like that, man? I'm like, what's this, Halloween or Thanksgiving or something?
Yeah.
So then I for some reason I kept driving by this because I did the jobs. I don't know. I just had to keep driving by this place. Next time I drove by there, I seen her running around with a little boy. He had like an old colonial looking outfit too. Like,
okay.
It's weird, man. So I'm driving by there. I had to drive by there again.
Okay.
Seen the mother, and she had on, one of them big old dresses, one of them.
Yeah. The little bonnet thing.
Yeah, with the bonnet thing, with that little bonnet thing on there. I was like, yo, these are real life pilgrims, man. This is crazy,
yeah, you went through a portal. You went back in time.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that whole experience of Maine, I felt like I was. This was last year. I did not feel like I was in 2022, bro. Or
Yeah.
it's either 2021 or 20. I can't remember what year it was. I was like, yo,
Yo.
this is not. I don't know what year I'm in. Me and this other guy I'm talking about was like, yo, it feels like we're in 2010 or so. Like this
Yeah.
is they are not in the same time frame we are up here,
Yo.
man. That's crazy.
Yo, I didn't see that, but I always see like the Amish in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, I seen Amish.
But like we went to Canada this, when was it? Oh, matter of fact, early October. Went to Canada, and then I don't know if it's in. Oh, no, we was in Niagara area still. So we went to Niagara area. Then we went to this place called like Niagara Valley or some crap like that. But it's like all rich people. Not rich. Niagara on the Lake. That's what's called Niagara on the Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Nice houses, beautiful houses or whatever. And we went to a restaurant, and it was regular people in there, like regular people in there. But then, just like you say, some pilgrims came in there, yo, and I knew they weren't Amish because they were dressed a little bit different. You know, Amish was kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know Amish when you see Amish. These were like
Right.
pilgrims, man. I'm like, what the hell these people do? It's not Halloween. It's not no type of ceremony going on, nothing like that. It was dressed in straight up pilgrim attire. Had a little girl with them, had a little family with them, and just came in there, sat down, and had food like the rest of us. I'm like, what the hell is going on, yo?
Nice.
I came back and told these dudes I work with, because they the ones that told me to go to Canada, and they're like, yeah, this is a community of, I forgot what the hell they called them, but that's how they live, yo. They live like old timey type of thing, man.
That is crazy, man.
I couldn't do it, man.
That is crazy. I remember in elementary they used to tell me, there's like, yo, there's like, whenever we used to do the Thanksgiving stuff, and we used to dress up how we dressed. They made us dress up like Indians or like pilgrims or whatever. And they would always tell us like, yo, this there's people out here that are still pilgrims out here. I always thought that always bugged me out. Like, yo, what? There's people that really still do this? That's crazy.
Yo, man, people do some other stuff, man. But I guess if that's your culture, then
Yeah.
You know what to say. Speaking of going back in time, did you know that Ethiopia is 7 years behind us?
What do you mean?
Apparently, what year is it right now? 2023, so 3 minus 4. In Ethiopia right now is 2016.
Okay.
Because they observe a different calendar.
Oh yeah.
They got a 13-month calendar. I don't know what they called it, but I think the 13-month calendar was that the original calendar before the Gregorian? I don't really remember.
I can't remember, man.
But yeah, they observe a 13-month calendar. So you go out there, you signing documents or whatever, looking at the time. It's 2016 out there right now.
That's
I mean, like,
that's crazy.
It's wild, man. That just proves you right there that time is a construct, yo.
Yeah.
The time thing ain't real.
Yeah, because it's not really 20. Whatever year we're in, it's not the real year. Like,
yeah.
It's not 2023. Like that's just the time that they give us.
Yeah. Because they gotta put a time on something.
Yeah, exactly.
They gotta have control of everything. So
exactly.
That's crazy, man.
I've seen they have an Amish community in like Rockland County, like in upstate,
yeah,
like right above Westchester County, Rockland County. And I was out there one time, and me and my coworkers, we were like, man, some of them Amish girls, they be looking kind of, they be looking kind of, I'm saying, like, kind of good, man. I'm saying, he was like, yo, man, he was like, we need to come out here, man. I'm saying,
I forgot.
Amish, there's stories, Amish girls coming to like New York City, going out to the club, and they never go back. You know what I'm saying? Never go back to that Amish lifestyle, man.
I forgot what movie it is, but it's like with the boy from, he's famous now, Seth Green, I think his name is. He did Family Guy. He also did the Austin Powers joints. He had the redhead boy, the son. Yeah. He made a movie. I forgot what it's called, but basically he got stuck out there in the Amish country or whatever. And like there's one night a year where they have like this big crazy party or whatever. Like the Amish girls be trying to get it in.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
They be like, because they be, they need a period of divergence or whatever it is. But I guess that one night they be like trying to lose it, man. You know what I mean?
Them women though,
So
they don't be wanting to live like that. Like them young
nah,
girls, they want to if they
they
get a
want
taste of something that's different,
they want party.
they gonna party, man.
And
That's
I
what
feel like any kind of religion or culture that you know that huh?
shelters.
Yeah, that shelters their women, that have them all clothed up like that. I feel like I'm not gonna say nothing about them being like freaks or whatever. You know, I think they are, but they be looking kind of good, Like the Muslim
Fact,
women,
fact.
Muslim, I can't see nothing but your eyes. For some reason, they be looking so good to me, man.
That's a fact, bro.
You know what I mean?
Something about them sheltered women, man. Like yo, they be like bottled up, man. It's like they got like something that's like, yeah, like yo, man.
Yeah,
I feel like it'll be fire. Like
yeah,
if you get your hands on that,
yep, yep.
that's crazy. That's gonna be a crazy experiment for you, man.
I,
Experience, I would say.
I always had I had crush on. I had this one Muslim chick in my school, man, back in high school, like my first year in Windsor High, whatever. Yo, she was bad, man, and I never saw nothing besides like just this right here. That's all I ever saw.
But you knew she was bad.
I knew she was fire, yo.
And she liked you too, right?
She had a little crush on me, man. But I was like, I just, back in the day, we was all in the church and whatnot. So I was like, I can't be doing that. But if I knew what I knew then, man, or what I knew now, man, I would have been on that, yo. I'd have been unwrapping her like a gift. You know what I mean? Dang, son. But yeah, they be looking good to me.
Yeah, I remember we had like a Muslim chick in school. I think this was my senior year too, man. She was bad. She was like she was a new girl.
Dang.
Bad, man. She was feeling me too. One of the dudes was like, man, I think she like you, man. But one of my boys, he got on her first, man. Like he jumped on it, man. My man Darren, man. That chick she liked me though, but he had it though. You know what I'm saying, so
He moved first. He moved faster.
moved first. Yeah, he jumped on it quick.
Dang, son.
Damn shit. But.
Yeah, man. I always thought that, the women that's like that, heavy into their culture, heavy into like preserving themselves and their purity or whatever it is. Those type be the ones, yo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They don't got that Western mind set. You know what I mean?
Get one of those.
Yeah.
Get one of those, you good, man. That's wife. Like she ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere, man.
She gonna be with you for life, man. You know what I'm saying.
Speaking of that, yo, I already paid for the joint a long time ago, man. But I'm gonna start learning some Spanish, man.
Oh, you gonna start learning Spanish?
Yeah, because I'm definitely about to be passport bros. I don't care what nobody say.
I'll be passport, bro.
I'm about to brush up my you know what I'm saying?
That's wow, man.
I'm tired of these Brazilians looking the way they be looking. Dominicans,
right?
Yeah. But they speak Portuguese actually.
Yeah, I remember I used to work at Price Right on over there on Weathersfield right on the Hartford line and all that.
That was a long time ago, Bob. You brought it back.
Yeah, I brought it back. Nah, but because there was a Brazilian chick that used to work there, man. She was wild skinny, man.
Yeah.
Wild skinny. But that ass, yo, that ass, she had the biggest ass I've ever seen in life, man. Like it was like that shit looked like it was. This is pre BBL, man.
Pre BBL ass.
That shit looked like today. If you seen that, you'd be like, nah, that's BBL. That shit was not BBL though. If you would have seen that today, you'd have been like, nah, there's no way in hell that shit's natural. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, damn, man.
I had a little Brazilian thing in senior year, man, but she was one of them light Brazilians. She basically passed for white. I thought she was white until she showed me her father, her mother, and I fumbled that bag, son. Fumbled that bag. But I was going out with, the Asian chick or whatever.
Yeah.
What happened was, and she was cool. Like she didn't know I was actually dating her until, graduation day. When I had apparently Des said she was there. I don't remember Des being there. Apparently Des, you remember she was there.
Yeah.
Des was there, Asian chick was there, and then her name was Ashley. Ashley was there. Ashley, oof, man. And then after high school, we graduated or whatever. I'm still dating this girl. And I told Ashley, like, yo, I gotta go to Japan for boxing. I gotta go box on Japan.
Mhm.
It's all right, cool. I'm gonna see when you get back. I was like, I bet. I went to go walk to the bus stop to catch the bus to go see my girl. She drove down the street because she lived like maybe a block away from me in the old house. She drove down the street, pulled over, and said, yo, I thought you were gonna be in Japan. I was like, yeah, son. Oh, yeah, I messed that up, yo. But that ass it was pretty fat. It was pretty fat.
What she look like, man?
I don't think you ever saw her, yo. She was light skin, long hair. She's like tallish, probably a little bit shorter than me, honestly.
Oh, okay.
But
I was wondering if this is the same chick, but I was like, it's not the same chick.
no. This chick was she wasn't skinny. She was like thick.
She was
Not thick, but like just chick meaty, I guess. Not fat, nothing like that. But like in shape, tall. She was dated as the captain of the football team at one point in time, and then like she was on my school bus. After we got to school, she was like, go with him, walk around the high school shit or whatever. And I always had a crush on her, man. Then one day I saw that he wasn't bringing her to the bus anymore. I was like, okay, I don't know what this is about. So I just sat next to her on the bus one day, G'd it down, and it was a wrap from there, man. It was a wrap from there. And she wanted to smash. There's a few times she wanted me to come over to the house because her parents was like, they're like business people, whatever. So they had like business trips to go on. Like she wanted me to come over and go in the hot tub with her and her girls. Like we used to go in her car and like hide behind the school and like make out type of thing. And she should reach for the meat. And I was like, I was afraid, honestly. I didn't know what to do with that thing, man.
That's crazy.
But sheesh, man. Talk about regrets.
Oh man. Wow.
Yeah, man. What else we got? Let's do one more before we get out of here. It's almost 2 hours.
Yeah. Let me see. I have. Okay. But I mean, I kind of want to end on a better one than that.
All right. Take your time. Say it plain.
I'll jump on that. You heard about this? You heard about this Birdman thing?
Birdman snatching this dude chain.
Yeah.
I heard a little bit about that.
Heard a little bit about it.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Why is that? Why do you think it's crazy?
Because it's like, I think Birdman is like
Too old to be doing shit like that.
that too, and it's like, I think Birdman be overreacting, man. Like
Yeah.
I think, like I don't think that situation was that. I don't really know all of the. I know the guy. I think he's might have threw some shots at Birdman or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't. For Birdman to go on camera
Yeah.
and be snatching people's chain in 2023
Yeah.
as a, however, how old is Birdman? Birdman got to be in his late 40s or something, man.
Oh, I was gonna say 50s.
Yeah, he might be 50. He might be early 50s too. However old, how old is Birdman, man?
Yo, on some real, I also and I could be totally wrong. I don't mean no disrespect to anybody, but I always thought Birdman was on the spectrum. You feel me? I feel like there's something wrong with that man, yo. Like something not right about that man, yo. Ain't no way he a regular schmegular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mentally capable man, yo. It can't be, yo. Or maybe it's all the drugs. I don't know, man. Like he just remind me of a dude that just is on the spectrum, just got a little bit of money, so people kind of listen to him a little bit, but he can't control himself, yo. He don't act like that. The whole Breakfast Club thing was kind of wild.
Yeah,
exactly. Him losing control again, and being in his emotions.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, for him to be a 54, he's 54 years old. Him to be a 54-year-old man moving around, like I know at 54, I'm not trying to be moving around like that. I'm not to be pulling up on dudes on camera.
Yeah.
To snatch people's chains and stuff like that. Like,
yeah. A young boy at that. I
Yeah,
mean, he's not that young, but he's younger than Birdman by a lot.
yeah. Matter of fact, how old is Drewski, man?
And Drewski's a comedian.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, you can't take jokes, dog. You don't want
Drewski,
nobody talking about you.
29 years old, man.
Oh yeah, that's a young boy, man.
You know what I'm saying? For him to be doing that, put some respect on my name. I don't like you playing with me like this.
But man,
That's kind of wild, man.
you don't see this man doing that. What's his name from Texas, man? Jay Prince. You don't see him moving like that. I mean, Jay Prince has his moments week, you know what I mean? But
Oh wait, you said Jay Prince?
yeah,
I don't know, man. Jay Prince.
he be moving wacky too.
To me, he does, man. I mean, like
Oh
in certain situations,
yeah, I definitely seen him, get out of character a few times.
especially his son.
Yeah,
Like,
son.
if you're supposed to be a respectable, honorable man like that, for you to allow your son to be running around the way he is, because he had something to do with
Yeah.
they basically the ones behind what's his name? Take off.
Yeah.
Step.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
It was like, dude's too old for this.
It's weird, man. I guess that money don't really change you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of these guys feel like they gotta prove something, like they gotta be a gangster or something. They gotta live up to some kind of image,
Persona, yeah.
persona, and all that. It's like
Birdman out here kissing men.
that's
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
crazy, man. That's and that goes in. I had something else. I had another topic because this kind of ties in with it.
All right.
Dr. Umar basically was saying that hip hop is
Move.
white supremacy.
Okay, what you mean by that?
He's basically saying hip hop perpetuates, and like the negativity of black people. Like glorification of black on black violence,
Yep.
drug use, selling drugs to your people.
Yep.
Basically killing each other, killing your ops, which is another black man or black
Yeah.
woman or whatever. He's just basically saying it glorifies all this negative stuff that's just destructive
Yeah.
to black people.
Yeah.
So he's like, basically, it's kind of a form. He's basically saying it's a form of white supremacy because it's not.
Yeah.
It's not really.
Empowering us.
It's not empowering us or
Yeah.
uplifting us. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's empowering songs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's way more destructive
Yeah.
songs and stuff like that within hip hop.
I feel like that wasn't always the case. I feel like back in the day, like not even probably even before us when it first came out, like it was more empowerment.
Facts.
Yeah, he probably right about that. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as say it's white supremacy. I think it's more of because I guess white people do the main ones controlling the media and
Think about it.
yeah,
The record labels
yeah,
are the same. The media
Mhm.
companies are the same ones that are the record labels are tied in with the media.
Yeah,
Same
exactly.
people that control the media control the record labels.
Yeah. Plus investors and stuff like that.
So they're the ones that push
That negative image.
that negative stuff, man. That pump this, yes, do this,
Yeah, that's true.
wear this, dress, do that. Encouraging our young women to have the stock culture and all that. I mean, shake that, and basically be a thought.
That sexy red.
Yeah, the sexy reds and the what's the other one? The Sukihanas and stuff. Man, you know what I'm saying?
Sukihana.
You like her?
No, I don't like her.
No,
I don't like her.
I thought you said it like I thought you said like she was bad or something. Man.
Nah, I ain't say that. I'm not gonna say how she. I don't even think I really know what she looked like, yo. Every time I see her, she look different. So
She do be looking different.
I don't like her like that.
Yeah, they brought up a picture of remember the Bebe kids?
Yeah. Oh no.
Remember them two hoochie mama looking chicks?
Oh no.
Oh, Sexy Red and Suki
Yeah.
Hana look just like them. They put up images of them, yo. They look just like them, bro. It's crazy, man. They're like, dang, yo. They like this is crazy how prophetic or how matter of fact, not even how prophetic, how they think that labels or whoever's in charge of this basically probably looked at that and was like, yeah, we're gonna make these women
create that.
We're gonna create that. We're gonna make them.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this the thing.
Dang, son.
They
I like that movie too.
Yeah, that's a classic, man.
Classic, man. I mean, man, I watched that like 3-4 times already.
Yeah, the chick with the red hair is supposed to be Sexy Red, and the one with the yellow hair, because they brought up a picture of Sexy Red and Suki Hana together. Suki Hana had yellow hair.
Yeah.
Sexy Red had the red hair, and the ones in the movie, one of them had the red hair, and one had the yellow hair. I'm telling you, they look just like this shit. Yeah, that was crazy. It's crazy, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Since you said that, it's probably not a good connection, but those two, the ex-girlfriends of whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's what they were. They ex-girlfriends.
Ex-girlfriend, the best friend. Yeah, I think they kind of remind me of Halle Berry and what's it called in Babs too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. They've been playing off of that for a minute, man.
Dang, son.
They've been pushing that. They've been pushing this mess for a minute. They've been shoving this down.
Yeah.
Been force feeding us with this again for a minute, man.
This is an agenda, man. It's definitely an agenda.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
Dang, son.
Crazy how. Oh man.
Do you think no disrespect, Halle Berry, but do you think the roles Halle Berry played or has played has anything to do with her singleness or inability to keep a relationship? Inability to keep her relationships?
I don't think so, man.
Because if you think about it, just like Beyonce got to get in the character and be Sasha Fierce sometimes, these actors and actresses, they got to get in the character, take on that personality. Do you think that comes out in online? I heard
in real life.
Yeah, I forgot what actor it was, but he said even the guy that I never saw the series before, but the guy that played the homosexual serial killer from back in the day that was eating people, Doppler, whatever his name, Dahmer. He said after that role, he had to seriously go to counseling just to get that out of his system, type of thing.
Okay, you got it. Okay, I see how you tie that in. Yeah, that kind of does make sense.
So maybe Halle Berry played these roles like Monsters Ball. She played the role of the Babs girl, even the one where Swordfish,
losing Isaiah.
Yeah, you played all these roles. It's I mean, you ain't the best womanly, figure. But do you think that plays a role in her mentality when it comes to relationships in life?
Probably, but I'm also, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking a lot of these actors or whatever may have
issues already.
Yeah, because for you to have to go into character, all these different personalities and different characters, that might after a while that might have an effect on your mind and your personality and stuff. You might switch in and out of characters at times. You know what I'm saying? You might
schizophrenia.
You might have split personalities kind of you could be, if you could be Training Day Denzel 1 minute, and you could be John Q or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Frank, what's his name? Frank Lucas or whatever. Yeah. How do you manage? How you able to manage all that, man?
And they say, I mean, just for comedians at least, the best comedians, they went through a lot of trauma in their life. You know what I mean? They got a story to tell. You know what I mean? So probably the same thing with actors too. They have a story to tell, and they're more expressive because of that trauma and things they've been through in life. You know what I mean? So maybe that mental thing is just there already, and then when they get into these roles, they're able to embody that role so well because it's kind of very similar to their life. They're what they had in the past.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't fucking know, man.
Because they said you ever watched Snowfall?
Yeah, I think I watched a little bit of that. Yeah.
Oh, you watched a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of it, the main character, what's his name? Frank. What's his name? Guy's name, man.
Was it Franklin?
Franklin, yeah, Franklin.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot his name for a minute. Franklin, the dude that damn son Elba, damn. I got his name in here. Son Elba.
Son Elba.
The me, it's in here, man. Well, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Get his name. Damsel Elba or something like that. I forgot his name. He said for him to get into like the character mode, because he had to get like real dark and stuff. He was like real like sinister towards the end. He said he had to basically had to like conjure like Satan or like he had to like, that's what he basically said. He had to be like basically become the devil. Like he had to let the devil in or something like that.
Yeah.
So like for you to do something like that, to like feel like you have to let a spirit into your body for you to get into to play a certain role is just crazy in itself.
I mean, well, think about musicians, man. Rock stars, the black stars, the jazz musicians, man. There are a lot of drugs. There are a lot of, liquor. There are a lot of stuff like that that open their third eye, open them gates to hell type of thing. And, that's what fueled their creativity, so to speak. You know what I mean? Not saying that's what caused it, but, when you do with drugs and stuff like that, man, you get other things on you besides just the high, obviously. You get other things. If we're talking spiritually, you're doing other things to open up portals inside your body to, boost your creativity, your stand, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So the guy that said that he the Crossroads dude said he wasn't good back in the day, but he left for a long time, came back after he sold to the devil and was playing music good or whatever. You heard that story before?
Yeah.
I forget his name, but same type of situation, man. Look at Rick James. Look at
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix, another one. I was playing some Jimi Hendrix the other day. I like Jimi Hendrix, man.
Yeah.
Electric Ladyland. It's for my joints, man. But it's like, yo, DMX.
You know what
I mean? So even just that in itself is like, people come from dark places, man, and they do gotta stop being greedy. That man was basically schizophrenic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He rapping he be one character and he jump into another character. Did that a lot on his record.
Yeah. So
he was like a yin. He's like a yin and a yang, because he had the Damien.
Yeah.
And he had the he making records where he's praying and calling on the Lord and everything, but he also had them records where he was walking with a demon, basically.
Walking with Lucifer, walking with Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think entertainers in general just have that trauma that they tap into, and sometimes they don't really leave them, and they don't really deal with it really well, and sometimes it affects their personal lives. That's why we see them going to, like, especially if they're not making money anymore, they go into these dark phases, like, what's this white dude that just died, Chandler? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And I still think that was either he was, I think he was murdered, honestly.
Yeah, I think he's murdered too, man.
But sacrifice or something. But even still, it's like they go into these dark holes, man. They go into these dark, deep places. It's not Mac Miller that died. Is it Mac Miller that died?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, him. Apparently, he had like a secret Instagram where he was saying a bunch of crazy stuff, like under like a stage name or something like that. And he was saying a bunch of crazy stuff before he did this thing. So I don't know, man.
The dude that played Chandler made references towards he made a lot of references towards Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
He would always say such and such, this person did this and this, and they died. Keanu Reeves is still here. Somebody died, but Keanu Reeves is still. I think he was making I think he was trying to insinuate that Keanu Reeves is a vampire. That's a lot of people say. They think Keanu Reeves is a vampire, or like he drink, like, because in Hollywood they have a thing where they talk about adrenochrome, where it's that drug that they drink. It's allegedly children's blood. That basically it's like when you like it's a fluid in your blood or whatever or something that when you get excited or scared or something like that, it produces adrenochrome in your blood. And they take that and they drink it and they believe it keeps you young. But I guess he's basically insinuating that Keanu Reeves is involved in that. Or this is speculation. This is a conspiracy theory. People believe that that's what he was saying.
It's funny you said that. I just heard a podcaster interviewing some like I don't know if she's a actress of some sort. She could have been an actress, but she was saying, yeah, man, if they ever offer you that red drink, don't take it. Don't take that red drink. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Adrenochrome. That's allegedly the most expensive drug in the world. Adrenochrome.
Hey, so.
But that's taking us to another.
Another. Yeah, man, this has been a conspiracy-filled episode.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. I know if Nara was here, man.
Oh, we'll still be going right now. We'll still be talking right now, yo.
I would have been going deep, man.
Yeah, he'd have been going deep. Pull out his books and whatnot.
Books, man. Like, yeah. Nara knows about all of it. Anything you'd have brought up, Nara would have knew about it, man.
Exactly. It's probably good that he wasn't here for this one, man. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Dang, son. You got to work tomorrow? You going in tomorrow? Yeah.
I'm not doing it, man. I can't, man.
I hear you. Hopefully it's not too cold, man. I might go to the park, take a little walk or something, man.
Yeah.
I'd be like going to the parks now and taking walks around the track and whatnot, man. Just to get out, get that fresh air, man. I hate staying in the house all day.
Facts.
You know.
Walking is a good way to clear your mind too, man. You know, makes you think about stuff and get your mind right and all that.
Plus, I can't do that. I don't got no money anyways. I spend on my money. I'm broke, yeah.
That's crazy. You put an extra zero on that.
Put extra zero on that thing, man. I feel like a dummy for that, man. That's why I don't know, man. I just gotta be more focused, man. You know.
Yeah, when you got a lot going on and a lot on your mind, sometimes things like that happen. I done did stuff like that.
All right, man. Well, take us out of here, yo.
Rhythm and Vibe, episode 14. Got it, you know what I mean? Tune in to us, man. Subscribe, like the video, comment, give us feedback. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. If you want us to touch on something.
Yeah, definitely, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Hit our email, whatever.
Even if you want to be a guest on the show, man, hit us up. Let us know your background, man. We'll consider you.
Definitely.
I mean?
We're willing to talk to y'all, man. We're willing to,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We'll see what happens with that. Word.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
All right, my boy. I love you, man.
Love you too, man.
All right. Peace.
Peace.